figure out where we're going. Seems like this way.
Who should I be listening to? Weird entity A or B? Or neither? Let's just stay the course, Maya. The Bureau's in danger. We know we need to repair the nail. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
Break the crystals instead of just inflate the places.
Do you have crystals in those hard to reach places?
Oh no.
The astral plane. This bleed is just getting worse and worse.
Good title drop there.
That's the cave sand. Looks like the astral bleed goes both ways.
Correspondence where everything. There's a person in my pet salamander. He has human eyes. It's like werewolves, but with every animal. We're dogs, we're cats, we're otters, we're butterflies. There are people inside and they can't get out. I love writing letters to Dear Science.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know how to top that.
Nothing. This is not where I was supposed to go. But it is a party.
It's not letting you in that yellow whatever.
I think what I'm supposed to do. This thing. Ah.
Not fall into the void.
Oh, I fell into the void again. I know we just
Oh,
said
dear.
not to do that, but I did it anyway.
It's those damn crystals. Yep. There it is. Hello, Void, my old friend.
Can't say hello, darkness, my because this is very white.
We had a power outage earlier today. Nice way to spice things up in my indefinite home nest.
Hiss in the astral plane? That didn't go
Yeah, you can do even less things.
Nice.
It didn't last too long. It was like 2 or 3 hours.
That's good. Oh, that's weird. The hiss are fighting the other enemy. His sharpened don't care.
The Hiss versus the Covenant.
Yes. There we go. over gold brick. Playing Lego over here.
Sounds good.
And I would build a Lego control set, but I think they have enough non-Euclidean Lego pieces to make that work. That's where it came from. Maybe I can.
Are you waiting for Quantum Legos to come out?
That'd be great. I shouldn't have picked this up before I knew where I had to put it, because now I'm just kind of holding it around. Safely, no. Said safely put it down. Tell me about the Maneki Neko. Boy, that seems like that's going to be collectible. Oh, there's one hole. And well, bye, gold brick. Very violent.
Reminder, the Bureau does not have windows. If you notice a window, immediately close your eyes and make your way to the nearest safe room. You are permitted to fashion a blindfold from an article of clothing. Any resulting lapse in dress code will be excused. Thank you for your attention.
It's a good audio log. Ow. Big rude. really appreciate like the caution tape that's on Astral Plane. Little bits, just like, hey, don't. This part is unsafe. Don't. Fall off. Excuse you. You were standing on that empty platform. Did not fall in. Playing the EL in the background.
No, I'm actually playing Alyssa Dragoon for Genesis.
Oh,
Your game. Haven't played this one before.
I can't say I've heard of that
You
one.
shoot
before.
lightning, and you have a monster. And Gainax is involved somehow, so I'm not sure if there was an anime or if they just make video games now. And by now, I mean in the early 90s.
Oh, my personal mods are full. Oh, come on. Not expecting there to be goaltending in the old brick basketball I had to go take care of.
Expect the unexpected.
Really the lesson of Oh, I see. And I can. Ah. Still going up. Oh. Brand. Ow. Dang it. I killed 40 enemies without dying, and then I died, which reset me back to normal. Back to 0, rather. Stop it. I didn't stop it. I felt like I asked really nicely. Also, I think I killed an enemy after I died, and that means that I'm going to start this attempt at killing 40 enemies without dying, which seems hilarious, but sure. I totally did start that kill 40 enemies without dying at 2, which is hilarious to me. Hello. And protect me from that guy. There we go.
I just realized I have Genesis ROMs for Columns and Columns 3. Was there not a Columns 2, or am I missing Columns 2?
I think it might have been called something else. I think Columns 2 might be like Super Columns or something. Revenge of Columns, maybe?
Nice.
Thinking Revenge of Columns. I don't know what I expected typing in columns into Wikipedia and being like, what's the second Columns game?
I typed in Columns series and I got math stuff, but I also got the video game and the wikis.
Apparently Columns 2 was on the Saturn.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
And then Columns 3 was back on the Genesis. What?
Columns 2, The Voyage Through Time. Columns 3, Wow, you weren't kidding. The Revenge of Columns. Oh, and it was an arcade game. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it wasn't that it went to the Saturn and then Columns 3 went to the Genesis. It's that they were arcade games and 3 got a Genesis port, but 2 didn't.
Why not a Saturn port if...
Columns 3 was on Saturn or not. At least not off the top of my head. In conclusion, Columns. It exists.
Also that weird, like, Game Boy Columns, I think? Those Columns Brown or something?
I know there was a lot of Game Gear Columns. I didn't know it was on non-Sega platforms.
It's on the Game Boy Advanced, published by
okay.
THQ. Also appreciate Wikipedia just being like, see also, Puyo Puyo. Do you think there is a different timeline that is exactly the same as ours, except Columns took off and Puyo Puyo only had like 3 entries?
Man, I don't know. But Puyo had the hot crossover with that RPG game that the character's from.
I don't know, all I can think of is Mean Bean Machine, which is not an RPG.
No, like Arl, the character, and
Oh yeah.
from Columns, she's from some I mean, not from Columns. God, from Poyo,
Puyo.
she's from some RPG.
I did not realize that.
In translation now. And I don't know if Satan is also from that RPG or not, and all those other Poyo characters.
Sorry, I think you mean the Dark Prince.
I'm
Definitely.
sorry, yes, I meant Hercule.
Yeah. Yes. Just picturing like columns cross Tetris.
Mhm.
Sarge does a really good job of breaking a lot of crystals very quick.
Cool.
My hot pro tip for this Control DLC.
What's up?
Hello.
Hey.
We're playing Control DLC.
Control S DLC.
Yeah, it came out yesterday.
It does now.
Oh. Is it about a quarantine?
No.
I'm technically
I
playing
mean-
Disney's Aladdin on the Sega Genesis, but TFB is playing Control DLC.
The inferior version.
Which one's the best version?
It's the SNES one. Made by Capcom.
But you hate Capcom.
No, I don't.
You said I hate Capcom. They made the Street Fighter. Ergo, I hate all of Capcom. So how's the DLC been?
Been pretty good.
How come you're just vanilla lady?
Because I like Vanilla Lady.
Why aren't you wearing like a cool costume?
Because her regular outfit is really cool. Look out for the color. Look out for the color green. Everything turns green when it's close. Don't let it get close. Don't let it in.
Don't let the green in.
Don't let it in.
I remember really liking Genesis Aladdin back in the day. In terms of how it holds up, it doesn't seem too bad, but aspects of controls do seem a bit sluggish. Not so much the movement, more like the attacking.
Genesis Aladdin is totally fine. I prefer the where I come down on that debate.
I've never played it.
I don't remember much about the SNES one. I just remember Genesis Jurassic Park being way the hell better than that other Jurassic Park game that had the top-down perspective.
The SNES one?
Well, it wasn't just SNES. It was also on like Game Boy and Nintendo and Game Gear. They ported that particular one a lot of places. And come on, the Genesis let you play as the Raptor. It's automatically the best version.
This is true.
The logic is flawless.
I wonder if Google recommendations also go off of Twitter, because I've been getting a lot of Animal Crossing recommendations. And I definitely have been watching Animal Crossing videos on YouTube.
I don't have an answer for it.
Come on, Tiffy. You're supposed to be your expert YouTuber.
When was that ever established?
I mean, you have the most subscribers out of all of us.
Barely.
No, not barely. You have 261. I have. X.
I had
Most
that
of
one
those are
brief
called-
shining moment when I was popular on Twitch when Giant Bomb hosted me.
Same.
Mhm.
What were you doing that they hosted you?
It was the P4A tournament.
Oh, okay. They hosted a few of those, didn't they?
No, just the first one.
I thought they did another one too.
Nope. It was just the first one.
What a time to be alive.
I remember back in that time, I don't remember who it was, but someone tweeted my stream link at Jeff and Vinny, and they both retweeted it. And this happened while I was in the bathroom, like streaming casuals, I think. And I just came back, and there were all of a sudden like 500 people in my Twitch chat, and I was like, "What happened?"
If this is a bonus stage or not, but I am definitely playing as the monkey right now. Yep.
Really hoping it'd just be that easy.
Leading edge looks really bad.
Doesn't look great. Oh god.
Is it fucked? Join the official Discord.
Playing Bleeding Edge right now, or
No.
Here nor there, but I've noticed a lot of Genesis games use vertical stripes as a way to overcome the Genesis's limited color palette. I guess the idea was that over component cables, or rather composite cables on old CRTs, that the colors would bleed together and you would get a better color depth.
probably.
On. I thought it was interesting that they used vertical stripes in particular, as opposed to like a dot pattern. I'm not sure why that particular approach is better or worse.
On Twitch.
What about Twitch?
Bernie Sanders is streaming on Twitch.
Of course he is.
And I just find that
He's the hippest. He plays the Minecraft with all the kiddies.
just the idea of Bernie Sanders streaming on streaming something like fucking Fortnite or something.
I just realized what these time dilated hiss remind me of, and it's totally like Quantum Break. Which, I mean, makes sense.
break, more like quantum
Oh.
bad. Got him.
There's the etching.
Disappointing Hideo Kojima only shows up in the PlayStation 4 version.
Our recent confrontation yelling was an error. Only because you are the favorite / current director. A lot of
Why
fucked up
audio-
crystal.
Why is audio coming out of my speakers, not my headphones? Come on, TFP, you're supposed to be the IT expert.
When was that ever?
They sure
Probably around the same time that you became the anime expert.
But not an anime.
Yeah, you're not a anime expert. You're the anime expert.
It's just the guy that has-
Oh,
That's the one that has an anime profile picture.
they can sort
from
of
a
like
video game.
as long as it doesn't get in my way.
Is that video game also an anime?
There's an anime of the video game, but it's not from.
Does that video game have anime cutscenes?
It has animated cutscenes,
Are they in the style of anime?
maybe.
Well then, checkmate.
I don't think that's how that works.
Trust me, I've been playing chess for years now. All right, I think I know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's pretty cool. The new ability of the Shield Rush. Thanks, Ranger. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
You can do it. I believe in you. That's not where my switch is. There it is. I forgot how vibrant the reds in this game are.
They look really good.
They do. It's a really pretty game. Especially on PC.
Those modern graphical engines can make some serious red.
They can. Remember how red MGS5 got?
Yeah, pretty red.
You're finding
Salanthropus.
Exactly played that game.
Know that it got really red, and the well, not the final boss, but The fight against Sahelanthropus is really good looking
He did the red thing.
Fair enough.
because he kicks up a bunch of like rust particles. Sorry, the metallic archaea.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, though you don't remember Code Talker going, "Oh, the metallic archaea."
It's been a hot second since I played that game, so
Fair. It has also been a hot second since I played that game, but I have a tendency to remember dumb names like that. I got this. The first one.
Who could remember that classic character from Aladdin, the man with a knife?
They've all got knives.
Marshall blew up the nail. What the hell was she thinking?
I defeated the knife man. You should have gone to that awesome website with all the cool knives.
I do remember
Totally
that.
is.
It was a big controversy when they removed the man with the knife from the new movie. He was a fan favorite.
I just remember the line where the monkey had a sword, and like all the people were afraid of the monkey with the sword, and then one of the other guards was like, "You idiots! We've all got swords."
Ah. Ah. Here's another boss. And this guy has barrels? He's throwing stuff at me anyway.
Who's this lady?
This was Marshall, the director of operations. This game.
Did she always do the silhouette thing?
No, this is part of the mystery of this DLC.
The mystery of the druids.
I know, one of those things. The things that kill the frame rates.
Those are the
Mark
best
Cerny?
things.
What?
What?
Mark Cerny killed the frame rate?
No, Mark
Well, I mean, I
Cerny-
guess Knack did have pretty poor frame rate. It depends. I guess they made it better in the PS Pro, but
Ouch.
all right, that's enough Aladdin for now.
Oh, this rat taught me how to be sad. Thanks, rat.
Are you learning emotions in Animal Crossing?
She's like, here, let me teach you how to be sad.
Is that like a thing that happens in all the Animal Crossings? Because I remember there was
So there,
because there was that clip that in the Best of Giant Bomb that was like you learned consent, and I wasn't sure if that was just like the home designer thing.
so there's a in older Animal Crossing games there was an NPC who was like the emotions guy, and would like visit town every or so and teach emotion. In Home Designer, I think like you just unlocked random ones for helping out town people or for helping build houses. Which,
Okay, but emotions are something you gain.
yes.
Yes. You start out as a lifeless husk, and then you become a real boy.
been a thing since Wild World, I want to say.
That's the DS one, right?
That's the DS one. I know it was definitely in City Folk, but I don't remember if it started in one. It made more sense once they started having synchronous multiplayer. Because like the GameCube one, the multiplayer was brought over someone else's memory card, and then you would visit their town while they weren't there.
Thank you. Kind of wish there was more to do when you went to somebody's island
Yeah.
instead of just farting around with them using a terrible chatting system.
I mean, you can use your phone.
Yeah.
Alternately, Discord.
Yeah. But still.
I wish they had the timer back for. It was a Wild World thing. Was the timer?
I wish I could, like, I have this Go table. I wish I could just sit down and play Go with my friends when they come to my island.
I also have a Go table, but the issue here is I don't know how to play Go.
It doesn't matter. Just being given the option to do it would be funny.
Oh yeah, what do y'all think about that Nintendo board games collection?
I loved the DS one, so
I forgot that exists.
Nintendo board game collection?
Clubhouse games.
Oh.
Yeah, it's something from that latest direct.
It originated on the DS, and fantastic there. So probably end up getting the Switch version.
Not know.
Hey, you can play Go on it.
You can play like Baby Go.
You can, yeah. You can play non-licensed Connect 4.
Oh, you mean 4 in a row?
Was that what they called
I
it?
believe that was what they called it.
Man, I remember back in the day, speaking of Go, when they had that Go anime going on, you could watch episodes
I watched
on
a
Cartoon Network's
Go
website.
movie that was like the most bananas thing I'd ever seen. And it was
Did they wipe out the
amazing.
dinosaurs by playing Go?
No, but it was like half Go movie and half martial arts movie.
Ooh.
Awesome.
It was kind of awesome. It was called The Divine Move.
I want to watch that now. I've
It
never
was-
heard of that.
It was on Netflix.
But I remember you could watch some Go anime with some kid that had like a ghost person chasing them around, and for a while Cartoon Network would air the episodes, but alongside the episodes they also produced a
Like a tutorial.
a web series on how to play Go,
That's smart.
and they would air it. So every time a new episode came out, they would air another one of that web series. But the weird thing was that it was completely in Japanese too. I mean, it was subtitled, obviously, but
Ow.
I just thought it was weird that they like went out of their way to try to produce how to play Go. If I can find that.
But yeah, there was also like there was a part in the Go movie that was on Netflix where like there was a guy like There's a sagely old blind Go master. And at one point they had to like walk him up to the villain. Or no, because he was blind, so he couldn't get there. So they were like radioing his Go moves to some other dude. It's very weird. And then also half the time it was just martial arts. It seemed like a very Serve movie.
I mean, I have all the time in the world now. And I'm not allowed to. I'm not gonna be allowed to leave the house.
Look up the divine move.
Divine.
Sometimes I wonder what Facebook thinks of me. It keeps giving me these ads for these weird elemental products. The latest one is a periodic table of the elements with real elements. I'm not sure if it has the radioactive ones or not. It definitely has some spots radioactive.
I mean, you have radioactive material in your house.
I definitely have
Yes,
radioactive
but-
material in my house, but that's because my dad has a bunch of Geiger counters.
I mean, if you have the fire alarm, you have radioactive material.
You have a
Be
banana.
one of the handful of people on Earth to possess all stable elements of the universe at home or in your classroom. The universe is in your hands. Admire all stable elements with our mesmerizing elemental periodic table.
Are you gonna buy it?
No.
It contains 83 amazing samples, all we can
I-
possibly put in due to strong radioactivity or illegality of the others.
I was about to say, like, there are more than 83.
Including gold, platinum, uranium, all noble gases, and rare earth elements.
What
No
about the ones
worries,
that-
the acrylic makes all otherwise dangerous elements safe to store and handle.
What about the ones that they? What about the ones that they can only
Alright.
get to appear for like fractions of seconds?
I think
That's what they mean by stable elements.
yeah.
Those would be unstable.
I believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the
Oh boy.
and she thought I wasn't ready.
Why can't they just give you a big, like one of those big tubes?
I get the
Smash
feeling that
atoms.
recreating this nail is maybe a bad idea.
Why?
I don't know. Just a hunch.
That's fine.
Highlights. Completely safe to handle, sophisticated collectors. Ideal gift includes 3 safely embedded radioactive elements.
Oh, that's uncool video game.
I don't know. I guess that's an interesting idea. I just find it hilarious that they're like, check out all this stuff that's legal
Spy.
and not radioactive, except for the ones that are radioactive.
I fixed it, didn't I?
Well, that's not gone well.
So yeah, when I said that Facebook really wants to sell me the elements, this is like the third thing. The previous one was elemental dice, and the one before that was those.
Maybe you share. Maybe your name is similar to somebody that is like a chemist or something. I don't know.
What the hell was all that? Things should be better now, not worse. Emma,
Oh my god, they're literally advertising tungsten cubes again for me.
That tungsten cubes.
I thought that Kickstarter was over, but I guess the tungsten craze never stopped.
Why would you buy a tungsten cube?
Because they're magic and they release stress or something.
It's zen and heavy and yeah, magic, denser than uranium.
It's a really good hotline entry from the board. Like, sorry, dog. Can't help you here.
I mean, I guess I'll take it though, because I'd rather have ads for weird elemental products than like horrible political bullshit.
I was looking at Facebook recently and I got an ad for Final Fantasy XI.
Did you buy it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
No.
that's still. Wait, does that still exist?
Yes?
And you still have to pay money for it.
Right. I mean, obviously there would be private servers up somewhere if Square wasn't running it, but I wasn't sure if it was like officially still a thing or not.
Still officially running, and you still officially have to pay a subscription for it.
Right. I mean, of course, otherwise they wouldn't be running it. Unless they switched over to some weird free-to-play model with cosmetics.
What did you do? What is causing these tremors? I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped. It has stopped. The nail is repaired.
A lot of patches for video games.
My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the
And not as much download speeds anymore. Apparently, Sony's going to be limited in the downloads in the U.S. now.
Stop all the downloading.
The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable.
Don't copy that floppy.
It's going to destroy both planes. I messed this all up.
Yeah,
Maybe more
Google said YouTube's gonna go down to 480p or some shit like that.
I don't know if that's. I mean, there was definitely they were doing something in Europe where they were dropping the default, but you could crank it back up manually if you wanted to. I'm not sure how much of that is happening stateside.
I need to fix this now. I'll figure something out.
Oh, still got kick a bit over here. So,
The tremors are originating
oh,
directly from
I also have dinner over here. So I'll be back in some time.
I'll head down and take a look at
Hey.
what's going on. Just do what you can from here. Jesse, you can't just. I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
The way the mouse in this game are look weird.
It's fun.
I didn't say it was bad. I said it was weird.
Bye. It is dark down here. Is that your Doom music?
Yeah.
That was not the way to do that,
Why not?
because I just died.
Looks pretty dark down there. Oh, hey, you died.
Yeah. Let's try that again. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. I'm supposed to... Please.
Every time I turn on Doom Eternal, it tells me I can't connect to the servers.
Entry day plus 118. I have changed, so it's hard to know how or why. I no longer need tools to detect how to gaze.
Oh, Bethesda.
I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the it as I do so. They haunt me. I don't blame them. They're just following the pillar's orders. spent a long time contemplating the actions of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then, or if it was always here, a 21st century office building since time immemorial. Can a place know the future? Can it change its skin? Can it walk? I always thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion and his awe.
Does this DLC take place right after you beat the main campaign?
Yes. And you have to beat the game to access the DLC.
Crazy. It's almost like they're trying to stop me.
Oh, right move.
Doom Eternal, not as good as Doom 2016.
I've
Still pretty.
heard that. I don't know.
The
Well,
levels are- the
I've,
levels are-
I've heard weird things about Doom Eternal.
like what?
One of my friends really likes it because they thought Doom 2016 was like quote unquote dumbed down. Like whatever. And then
She'll blew up the nail.
it seems
Attack.
odd,
I don't fucking like it.
just like because me and Make Me Mad were talking about this last stream about they designed the game to make you play a certain way because they think it is the more fun way to play the video game.
Yeah. They definitely want to give you all these aggressive options to make you play aggressively. And they also made things like glory kills like a lot worse and stuff like that. Strange.
Jesse has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now.
But I don't know. I still think the game's good, but it feels way too hyper focused on the idea of always going. Just gotta go.
Yeah.
And the
like,
levels are like way too long. They feel way longer than
they're all
2016.
like an hour long at least.
like
I
in
was asking
2016.
CFP about that because I didn't play 2016, and he said he was like, "Oh yeah, the levels are all like 30 minutes long." I was like, "Oh shit, that's way shorter." Like I could finish a level probably in like 35 minutes to an hour on a replay after I found all of the secrets, but that's the only way. Because the first time through a level, there's way too much shit to do that.
Yeah, that's like my biggest complaint. Like I remember playing the first level, I'm like this shit is like still going.
The first level I played that I was like, holy shit, this is still going, was the third level.
Oh
the,
yeah,
Cultist base, the snow
Yeah.
area. Like by the end of that, I was like, holy fuck, why isn't this over yet?
that's why like I told one of my friends that like I play like one stage and then I turn the game off.
Yeah, pretty much. And God, if you have to go back and try to get something from a stage, like fuck. You might as well try to get everything your first time through a stage, because going back through is a fucking nightmare. I mean, it's not as bad, but it's like if you missed one thing late in the stage, like buckle up.
Like I said, like I've been saying, like they might as well have just made the game like
Open world.
not open world, but like
Because honestly, I think
Game
it would be a
with,
better fit for an open world thing.
game with
Wait,
Native American man in space. What's it
Prey.
called?
Rock?
Prey. They should have made it like the new
Okay.
Prey game where they put you in.
Look, they're both right. You know.
Yeah, I know.
That's the only way I ever remember the name of it. But I said like They should have made it like Prey, because that's what every stage just feels like a different chunk of one big open connected game. So they
Yeah.
should have just made it like that, and then you can just go back to the hub world to like upgrade shit or whatever.
You know what else had a
Like
hub
Dark
world?
Souls or
Turok.
something. Yes.
That's true. Or so I've heard.
Well, Turok 2 did at least.
Look at this fucking place.
I mean, it's cave. There's
Well,
dirt.
I mean, give it a second.
I don't know. I feel that Doom 2016 nailed the super chaotic linear levels well, with being able to go off the beaten path and explore a bit without having it drag on. But I don't know. Maybe they felt that more was better.
This place looks kind of evil, TFP.
What?
It looks a little evil. Looks a little Doom Eternal.
TFA, are you playing Doom Eternal?
To when do you unlock the BFG mod for the service weapon?
Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of how they nerf glory kills. I just feel it just breaks the pace of the game. I don't want to have to use a flamethrower to get this one thing and then have to use the other thing to get the other thing. Like, it's dumb. I don't like it.
Soon you will no longer recognize us.
Look, man, there's literally a video of the designer saying this is the more fun way to play the game. Play it this way.
Oh, let me think
That's
about
the thing that threw me, is like the game designer saying, no, there is a better way to play the game. And
it.
we
You've
are
been doing
showing
it
you,
wrong.
do
I do
not
like
play the
the-
game wrong. Play the game the way we want you to play the game.
Oh, this is. Oh boy.
Is Marshall all hissed up?
A little bit.
Why does everyone suck? Except Jesse.
It's fine.
Everyone is so bad at just being alive.
Oh boy.
Like, I don't like
Man.
the flamethrower. I don't like the flamethrower or the ice grenade.
I don't understand why the flamethrower is just like a little piss of flame. Like, why could you not hold the button down and torch a bunch of people?
Not just that, but like, I hate how it's designed to, like, if you don't use this, then you just don't get armor. Because
Yeah.
glory kills don't give you armor.
And it recharges really, really fucking fast. So it's like, it seems almost pointless to put it on a cooldown because it recharges so goddamn fast in the first place. You're using it like every fucking 10 seconds. If you're,
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
I don't know. There's a lot of things about just the flow of the gameplay that feel weird to me.
Like, if you want me to be aggressive,
fun,
that's fine,
don't get me
but-
wrong,
Oh no,
but-
I still like the game. Just
Yeah, no,
shorten
I
the
think it's
levels
good.
out, shorten out the
but,
levels and stop forcing your religion on me, sir. Thank you.
Isn't that the point of
It's-
Doom?
that's the
Stop
point of
UAC
Doom.
from forcing their religion on you, and the religion is, yo, check out these sick ass demons.
Oh yeah, my favorite line is please be nice to the mortally challenged or some
Oh
shit
no,
like
it was
that.
demons. Demons can be considered an offensive term. Refer to them as mortally challenged.
Yeah. It's my favorite.
And then you get fucking lines from like the news broadcast that are like, the Slayer was seen fighting the challenged. And it's like, god damn it, stop using this term. It's so dumb. Just say demons. Just call them demons. It's fine.
No, I like the idea that the demons are like
Oh,
trying to
demons
just like
have
spread
PR.
propaganda and shit like that.
The
like,
demons have a PR department.
yeah.
And it's that one lady from the UAC. Why is that lady not a boss fight?
It's the lady who turned out to be the spider mastermind in Doom 2016.
No.
Spoilers for Doom 2016.
That lady was lame. This lady's just like an annoying hollow secretary who won't shut up about how rad the demons are. Please don't be afraid. Once your soul is consumed, your fear will cease to exist.
Also, the boss fights have been pretty bad. I mean, they weren't great in Doom 26. Well, not that there were that
The
many
only
in Doom
boss fight I've
26.
done, the only boss fight I did so far was the Doom Hunter or whatever,
The Marauder
Slayer
guy?
Hunter, whatever the fuck it's called, hover
Yeah.
tank.
Oh yeah, I hate that guy.
He's okay. I don't hate him as a boss fight. That fight was fine. He was super easy, but aside from that,
Just wait till you have to fight like 4 of them at the same time.
well, I mean, because you fight one and then you fight 2 of them at the same time. So
Well, you're gonna have to fight way. Well, what difficulty? I'm also playing on.
I'm not playing Ultra Violence. I just went to the standard.
I'm playing Ultraviolence
Ah,
because I find
no, it's probably part of your problem.
I don't like playing Doom on easier difficulties because
I don't mind because also it seems like they made this game really hard and reliant on like never
upgrades.
stop moving and everything. So it's like,
Oh shit.
no, I don't. I'm not down to prove how good I am at video games. Like, I didn't buy Doom because I want to fucking jump around and be super skillful. I bought Doom because I want to shoot a guy with a rocket launcher and he blows up. That was literally my thought process. Was like, I don't have any like good just action shooty games where I shoot things and they explode, and Doom just came out. This seems like serendipity. Oh, hey, you fell in a hole.
Dead.
I gotta
Why
say,
do they keep putting these motherfucking holes in boss fight rooms?
But I didn't die, so
Yeah, that is nice. It's a nice change. Also, I think Control broke because I died during a fight, and now it is just stuck on a loading screen.
nice.
And the loading bar has not moved in like 3 minutes. So I'm just
Also-
going to close the application.
I've really been digging the story of Doom Eternal. It's really dumb, but I like.
I
I like
appreciate
Doom.
that they just went full Army of Darkness.
Yeah, just
Especially
you see the Doom
with...
guy. You see the Doom
especially with
guy
all
go to
those-
like, the fucking Norse base, and he's like kneeling to some fucking Odin or some shit like that.
Yeah, that happened. See, okay, that is the part I don't like. I don't like the Doom guy taking the story seriously. I wish that guy appeared on the throne and was like, hey, you can't fucking do this, and the Doom guy just walked past him and grabbed the thing and then left without looking at him. Just don't acknowledge the ghost. Just do your thing.
Yeah, that was kind of the best part of the 2016 is that the robot guy would be like, all right, we got to do this. And then Doomslayer was just like, nah, I'm going to do this instead. And he's like, don't do it. And he's like, well, dude, fucking stop me or whatever. What are you going to do about it?
I don't like the idea of Doom guy taking the story of the game seriously, because the story of the game to him should be there are demons that are not yet shot.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna kill these guys.
Can't. There we
Because
go.
I like that idea from 2016 of like the dude comes on the intercom and is like, "All right, look, things went bad, but we can solve the energy crisis with the demon stuff." Which cut to Doom guy just cocking shotgun in the elevator. It's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna shoot the demon. Sorry, that a demon over there? He's like, wait, but no energy crisis, and he's like, I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah, like
There is too much of Doom guy interacting and caring about what is happening.
which on one hand I get because those Wolfenstein games are really good and they like turned BJ Blazkowicz into someone that is good at stuff.
Okay,
But at
spoilers.
the same
they don't
time-
do that in this game.
Yeah, like I don't think you can really do the same thing with Doom.
You really can't, especially when you're going like the full comedy route with it, and especially not when the thing that you reference the most and have made the most canon is the comics.
Yeah. Shit. I fell in a hole again.
Are those comics good or just so bad? It's good?
They're terrible.
They're terrible, but it has that one panel where he says, "You are huge, you have huge guts, rip and tear."
Yes.
Spoilers, that is now the most canon thing in the Doom universe.
Rip and tear. I fell a hole again and I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm not gonna die.
The
Oh, I'm
game
gonna
opens
die.
with like a Norse king telling you to rip and tear. And then fucking, how far are you in the game anyways, Serve?
I am getting the BFG.
Okay. Have you fought in the weird gladiator arena?
I fought a guy with an axe. I don't think I was in an
Guy with a big
arena.
shield? Like shield and like mace in a gladiator arena?
No.
Or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, because when you get to that planet, that's when shit gets bonkers. Don't forget you have a shield. Damn it! You weren't supposed to forget.
Which is like it's bad because I doubly forgot because I got the new shield rush thing.
I will say my favorite thing so far is that you have to get to the center of Mars, and then Doom Guy's like, okay, and then Robot Man's like,
Yeah,
oh
it's
no,
like
Doom Guy's like, he's like, okay, find me where the BFG is, and then Robot Man's like, dude, you can't just shoot your way to the center of Mars, and you just go and do it anyway.
Yeah, like I believe the exact line is that you can't just shoot a hole in the surface of Mars, and then an objective marker appears that says shoot a hole in the surface of Mars, and then you do that. That much I know because I've watched other people play it just to see where the game goes. Which is when I learned that no, it just goes full on dumb Army of Darkness nonsense.
I agree with you that I don't like Doom Guy being, I don't know, subservient to the plot, like taking it seriously. But I do like the idea that they're just inserting all this dumb bullshit in there.
Yeah,
like you just go to like this North base and it's just there.
Yeah, it's like you go to the weird, crazy Norse planet that's covered with mechs with battle axes and spears, with like demon skeletons, and it's like, wow, some shit happened here. And they're just like, yeah. And then you go to fucking Doom Guy's space base, which I do appreciate. That I do appreciate the game just starts with you on like a crazy ass space base, and they don't explain how he got it or anything. It's like a whole other game happened between.
Yeah, I asked that too. I was like, did I miss like a promotional comic or something?
A lot of people were like, what the fuck? Why are we like? Why do you start this game on a flying gothic space castle called the Fortress of Doom? And why does Doom Guy have a half-built Gundam in the basement?
Yeah, that's another thing I really like is that in some of the stages you just find like giant demons and giant mechs just chilling in the background.
See, that's the problem though, is that I want to see that. I want to play that game.
I wonder if that's like for DLC, like the
Look, if they add DLC and the DLC is prepare for Titanfall, then I'm okay with that.
I had a train of thought. Oh, is Samuel Hayden still around?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
He's a robot guy, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he's still around.
That's good. I like
or at least
him.
At least you find him, I should say.
I mean, yeah, he's there.
Totally,
he sucks, but he's there.
Totally not S. Hayden. You know.
What? No, shut up. What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about my friend S. Hayden.
Yeah, what? It's nothing. I think you're reading into things, TFP. Look, okay, here's the thing. I think you're thinking about, like, oh, that's a subtle clue. If there's one thing you should know
No,
about Doom Eternal,
no, it's not subtle.
subtlety. No, here's the thing. For Doom Eternal, that would be subtle. That's what I'm saying. This game does not have that level of subtlety. The fuck is my mission even? Oh right, I'm gonna go to the Super Gore Nest.
Excuse me?
I've got to go to Central Europe and blow up the Super Gore Nest.
Died again.
I do like the Super Gordon. It's probably been one of my favorite levels. In the
We just
game.
activate the Stargate.
And put James Spader in Doom.
Yeah. Who would James Spader be in Doom?
Like the Archvile. I don't know.
Can we get another Doom movie?
They made
one.
one.
They
It's
made
called
one.
Doom Annihilation.
I
It
said another.
sucked.
Can I get another Doom movie?
I
Or
mean,
did
you
they
can
make
try.
another one?
Cool, because they made the Doom movie with The Rock, and then they made Doom Annihilation. So there's two
Oh.
Doom movies.
No, there's a even more recent one, I think.
Yeah, I thought Doom Annihilation was the super recent one.
Oh, maybe. I
It
don't
was
know.
like on Netflix or some shit.
Yeah, it is on Netflix.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
It's pretty
Oh
bad.
yeah, it's terrible. You know, the first things that happens is they walk into a room and they're like, "Oh, who's this dead body? It's Sergeant Blazkowicz."
Oh,
Oh,
Remember, what's it called?
Wolfenstein?
Youngblood.
Oh, yeah.
That turned out great.
I finished that
also,
game.
if I remember right, the main character of that Doom movie's name is like Joanne Dark, which is a different character.
That,
Is that actually supposed to be a reference to
Well, yeah,
Perfect Dark?
pretty sure. I don't see why it wouldn't be with a name like that.
Joe. No. No.
What?
No. I'm on the Wikipedia page for Doom Annihilation.
Oh,
It's not even Joanne Dark. It's just Joan Dark.
okay. I mean, then clearly that's supposed to be a reference to Joan of Arc.
Yeah, which is why it's like, no.
Oh, fucking imps. Stop throwing fireballs, a-holes.
They will not. That's like their entire
That's their
thing.
I get it. Oh, wait, hold on. I need the shotgun that has a grenade launcher for this. I mean, I don't, but I want it.
Why not? Also, I'm back.
Oh, hey. Hello. What's up? Stop hitting me, zombie. You're a zombie. You're not effective. Man, why am I not playing the version of this game where these giant mechs fought these sky tentacles?
What game?
Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
There's a bunch of cool shit in the background that's not actually in the gameplay, and it's kind of
It
like,
made me mad want the prequel to Doom Eternal.
yeah, like this is in the same vein as I want the Castlevania game where the military rolled up on Dracula's castle with tanks.
Yes,
I
please.
want the Doom Eternal invasion where people were piloting Gundams and fighting a demon invasion. Because you get here in the aftermath of the Gundam fights. I
I like
want to
that
see the Cyber Demon fight the Tequila Gundam.
I mean, who doesn't
Or
really?
the windmill Gundam from fucking Denmark or whatever.
And that one shows up after Doom Eternal because it's just been hiding out the whole time.
Yeah. Oh.
I like that the super
Fucking
shotgun has a
fucking
hook
love
on it that you can like latch onto.
Yeah. I don't like the Super Shotgun that much, I'm not gonna lie.
As someone who had been playing Doom 2 somewhat recently, I don't like the Super Shotgun.
I appreciate that when you find it in game, the explanation is like, yeah, your Super Shotgun's nearby. The demons have been trying to hide it from you. He's like, hey guys, we don't want him to get the Super Shotgun, for the record. Like, he's enough of a problem right now without that.
I am a big fan of the super shotgun, especially when it has the hook. Am I going to shoot myself at a planet to get to it?
Why would you not?
Yeah,
mean-
that seems normal for Doom. Fuck.
Also, these rooms are shitty, and I don't like it. I don't think I like any of the rooms.
The one that's supposed to slow down time when you almost die, I have never gotten that thing to actually work, and I don't know what the fuck the deal is. Like, that thing is never actually activated when I almost died.
Fuck. Bye, Cruel World.
Alright, well, that's all the rooms got, and I think I have the best ones. Enemies killed by equipment under the influence of equipment will decrease the recharge time, increase movement control while in the air, and enemies killed by blood punch, shockwave, drop health.
A potentially unpopular opinion. Control is too red.
There's a lot of red, I'm not gonna lie. It's aggressive. Which, again, is, you know, thematically appropriate for what's going on. The red is supposed to be aggressive. You were not supposed to enjoy that there was this much red around.
Should it be blue and orange like
Ah, fuck me.
Mortal Kombat?
God damn it, that Mortal Kombat movie.
It's so blue and orange.
Joan was named after Joan of Arc.
Of course.
Been forgetting to call in a buddy. I should call in more buddies.
Oh yeah, and this is completely
Well, that looks like that's glitched a little bit.
this doesn't affect the gameplay at all, but I don't like that you can see his face. I like the visor being completely dark and you can't see his face.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think just
I also don't like that the
you
game
humanize
starts-
the character too much by
Yeah, Doom guy
see his
should
face.
not be humanized.
I mean, he's got a face in the old Dooms.
Yeah, you see it at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, but like that's like a weird like demon face thing, right?
No, it's
no, it's
like
just his
a
face.
No.
I know, but
It
he's
just-
he's got like a weird demon face.
No, he doesn't. He's just a
He looks
dude.
weird. He looks
He's
like
an
a weird
ugly
demon.
dude, but he's dude.
Doom anyway.
He's got a weird demon face.
In original Doom, he's just a man. Like,
Yeah.
he's like some not
Yeah,
quite
he-
Duke Nukem.
He makes like weird faces and he gets
Yeah,
like, really
people
and
make
he
weird faces when they're fighting the forces of hell.
yeah, and he makes like a weird demon face when he's like when you get like that one item. My point is that he I don't like that you can see his face in the
To be fair, I think having the Doom Man's face in like original Doom is also a mistake.
It's fine. It's iconic. And it's also
Iconic
part of the
Doom guy
it's part of the
face.
HUD. It indicates damage and in directions you're getting hit from.
Yeah. Oh, does it indicate
I-
direction?
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
fucking hate these tentacles.
Remembering what I read correctly, he'll look where he's getting shot from.
That's actually kind of interesting.
I thought that when they showed his face, they were gonna start having him like talk or something like that. I'm like, oh, you're about to ruin the character. But thankfully, he
All of a
has
sudden,
spoken.
the baby.
Man, what if Doom Guy talked?
I'd be very disappointed.
Doom Guy should be like Lego people. Lego people shouldn't talk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Halo Man. Halo Man shouldn't talk either. He's like a weird.
Okay, what if Doom guy talks, but it's like weird, horrible Sims gibberish? It's not real language. What if Doom guy tries to talk and it's Hylian?
He's
starts
just like
talking like Isabel from Animal Crossing.
say like if the memes are to be believed, an Animal Crossing voice wouldn't be that surprising.
Oh, I found the Mecha Zombie toy. Oh, that's some bullshit.
Man, remember when in Doom 2016 all the collectibles were like Funko Pop ripoffs, but they actually looked
They
cool?
still...
That's,
Not all remember like that.
that's great.
Sometimes you find cheat codes and
It's
floppy
fair.
disks.
And albums.
I've heard that Dopefish is around.
He is. I blew him up. And sacrificed him to the devil for an extra life.
How could you sacrifice Dopefish to the devil?
Very easily. There was a button for it. There was a prompt to sacrifice Dopefish to Satan.
Press F to sacrifice.
Okay, I'm back now.
Okay. What's up? How's it going?
Where'd you go?
Bad internet land.
And
Coronavirus ruins everything.
um,
Make sure to file your taxes so you can get your $1,200.
so something gone wrong.
Dollars.
Can you not hear us?
No, the video is frozen.
Oh,
I'm almost certain I had too much income last year to get $1,200. So I mean, hey, that's something on its own, I guess. But
Yeah.
How dare you make too much money? Stop being successful.
don't worry, I'm on top of it.
Gato, please.
What are these devil sigils on the floor?
One moment, please. I feel like I'm gonna have to just remove it anyway. Trying to avoid just removing the source and resetting it.
Oh, that's a good sign. I like when I'm just walking around trying to find a way into like a secret door, and then like heavy metal music starts playing all of a sudden. It's like, all right, who just showed up? Like someone just showed up to be a problem, but I don't know. Oh, there you are. Hey, what's up?
Also, for some reason, with this new OBS update, it defaults all my capture card stuff to 4x3 for some reason. I don't know what that is.
Weird. It didn't do that to me.
So I don't think the music.
Enemies called Gunblades.
Bless you. Help me, friend.
Oh fuck!
Like a million extra lines.
We might have less.
Oh, that's fair. Ah, thank you.
Yeah, the extra life is weird.
Damn. Where the fuck did you go, Marshall? There you go.
Although my secret is just a chainsaw. Always the chainsaw, which case probably.
I love how when you do the wall climbing, it just magnets you to the wall no matter how
Oh,
far
it's so
you are.
dumb looking. Oh, okay. I go up because I gotta use these monkey bars to gymnast swing my way up to floor 2. Oh, I got a soldier toy. Whatever. Where's the pinky toy? That's what I'm after. I've yet to find it.
This is Director Faded. I
He's
require
cool.
backup at this
He's
location.
Like a sick-ass, weird, horrible bulldog demon thing.
We're in this
Oh,
together.
balls.
Wasn't he like Steve Buscemi in the other movie?
Was he Steve Buscemi?
I don't remember.
Well, then why would you say that?
Why
You
are
can't just invoke the name of Steve Buscemi whenever you want.
It was not Steve Buscemi.
Why are you making fun of Steve Buscemi? Are you saying that he looks like a pinky?
No, I thought Steve Buscemi played the pink.
Fucking
Mr. Pinky is a really good character, and I'm very proud of it. Dexter Fletcher played Pinky. Speaking of WrestleMania,
Oh, yeah. Speaking of people not having a great time.
about actually apparently everything's pre-recorded and they are still not having a good time getting people to
For utterances or for
no
wrestlers?
for the wrestlers.
every time you their breath.
Well, Roman Reigns definitely doesn't.
I want to see him wrestling in hazmat suits. Speaking of wrestling, I watched the wrestling first episode about the murder.
Yeah.
Oh, the one about Andrew Brody?
Yep.
South America.
I think it was Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Does somebody actually get murdered, or is this like a?
Yes.
No, this is
Super murdered. And the murder.
We're
was
talking about
also
actual wrestling
super-
murders.
Yeah, super
Not like-
covered up.
And not recent ones, but actual, stone
Oh,
cold
okay.
murder and murders.
And not like involving Stone Cold, but like.
Yeah. I'm not trying to tarnish the name of Stone Cold.
The sacred. The only thing Stone
Yeah,
Cold
Lord
murders.
knows.
The only
He's
thing
never
Stone
done
Cold-
anything wrong.
The only thing Stone Cold murders are these big fucking rats. He hates them.
God damn it. How about that?
This is the director.
When
I need backup at my
Stone Cold
location.
Steve Austin did an ad read for HisOnly.com or whatever.
Very much so. God, I'm sure I have that bookmarked. It's amazing.
That was a funny thing. CFP that
is like really unflappable.
I mean, murdering his boss for his
He's murdering his direct boss for his CEO.
how you move up the corporate ladder.
Why did that,
I've never seen the whitest I said live the whitest kids you know.
The whitest sketches. Don't think so.
He's got a lot of time.
So I'm not going to find much to do.
oh fuck, I gotta fight. What is going on? What is happening? I'm so perplexed. It's like a marauder here, just like weird white guy.
Sniper.
Ah, shit. Come on, what? The fucker. You're telling me.
Secondarily, where did Marshall? Oh,
Yes.
where'd the boss go?
Where else?
Do I want to finish
Oh,
this?
fucking Kakadu. Fuck you. Need a grenade.
I'm going to go with
Oh, your name is Carcass. How can you be this tough?
Marshall. Nope.
Shit, more now.
Got a hammer. I broke the video game.
You may have broken the video game.
Hey, I found a cookie.
How far in the game are you?
I'm,
How far in the important thing is that means I haven't missed it.
I really don't want to have to restart this, but
Seems like it might be what's gonna happen.
it does seem like I'm gonna jump in a hole. Wait, I can't kill myself by jumping in a hole.
Okay, yeah, that works.
oh, hey, look, they said that
There she is!
they have huge guns. Oh, they. I don't know what this video is.
Griffin's hair. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to the center of Mars. Where there's actually a city.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Make way for the director!
It's like a horrible demon city.
This is kind of like Gothic. Gothic City. No.
Oh boy.
It's horrifying as the super middle castle. No. Horrifying.
Stable out, internet.
Tennessee is starting to throttle you. You're using too much internet. Gotta share your internet with everybody else, yeah.
No.
In these trying times,
My
my
internet-
internet reserves are running low.
Internet is mine.
Yeah, share your Bitcoin internet.
Don't even have any bit. Be the worst.
Possible way to provide for the American people.
It would literally be like you'd find someone in person and you do the transaction cash jet style.
Some of the parts.
Mhm.
Give them a USB drive.
Or a piece of paper. Could be a piece of paper, right?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know how transfer.
If you want to write out something, you got it accurately. Yeah.
Love
I
having
recently
a
learned
bit
that the-
rate in the 1000s.
Nice.
I recently learned that the creator of Bitcoin is like some enigmatic figure.
Yeah.
Nice for all.
Yeah, there's some speculation, but no one ever revealed themselves publicly. There's also a
Yeah,
huge
1
chunk of
mil.
Bitcoin that is owned either by whoever that original creator is or some people who got in early
They
that
own
would have
speculating.
I was watching very interesting, but a very uninteresting baseball. The origins of the Seattle Mariners. are basically can be boiled down to 140 cases of arson and John F. Kennedy.
Okay, this got more interesting.
Not only John F. Kennedy, but the blackmailing thereof.
Yes, blackmailing John F. Kennedy in Seattle.
So you get blackmailed.
No, this was before he was president.
This is the LBJ blackmailed him to become vice president.
Allegedly.
If you don't become my vice president, I'm gonna.
All the way around.
Yeah.
Oh,
He will for
Blackmail a guy into being vice president. That's step one of it.
Step 2. Setting up his
that too is so mind-blowing.
he was the rational.
Mind-blowing.
back off. Don't even, oh, I got sniped. That's what killed me. It's like I had like half my health. Oh, nice. That's quite a death I just had.
What even is that game? Oh, that's probably the chain gun or something.
Chain gun? Not that good to use.
I mean, honestly, I'm pretty happy with the heavy assault rifle, the heavy cannon.
With the, which one do you use the most? I like
micro
rockets.
missiles.
Yeah.
Big fan of the micro missiles. Super Gornest.
What happened to all my weapons that weren't 26? You know what? I actually do miss the pistol because it was a good weapon, like in case you ran out of ammo.
I don't know why they don't have a pistol. It's weird.
It was a good weapon. If you ran out of ammo, you had the pistol to fall back onto until you could get back on your feet.
Yeah.
But I
Like,
think
if they really didn't want you to, like, I don't know. I was thinking about this earlier of, like, if they just thought the pistol wasn't cool and that's why it's not here, like,
Well-
why not give you an actual, like, pistol built into your gloves so when you punch someone, you can shoot them?
So what I read is that the pistol is there,
Huh.
but you have to use the console command to get it working on PC.
Oh, that's lame.
And they removed it because they thought it didn't mesh well with how they wanted you to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's another one.
It's a
Of
running
those.
theme.
I now don't know where this is going to put me.
Well, don't break the game next time.
Yeah. Jerk. Why'd you treat the game like that?
Didn't do it intentionally.
What the This got pretty fucking weird. I do like
Yeah,
the
what?
classic. I do like the classic Doom costume. So I'm literally walking down a corridor and there's a bunch of dudes with energy spears like saluting me.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking weird. Just a bunch of skeleton costume.
Thank you.
May Archangel.
I need a ranger sent to this location, stat.
It's a weird demon guy. You guys just like walking out.
What's up? Are you demon? No. Guess I won't shoot you yet.
Say hi.
Bastards! Push them back!
They might be at the area. Where did we use this?
not the origin story so much.
Guts, huge guts. Killed them all. Killed them all.
He did. He said
Wait, he said the thing?
Said,
he has a voice.
that's not.
The thing he said is that
Just must.
I told you that comic is now the most canon thing.
Like I was looking at that comic and also probably.
That means if you pre-ordered the game, you now have access to Doom Eternal, Doom, and Doom 2.
Is that what that looks like?
Yeah, that's why it's taking the whole game to a story, and it's going Doom because and every
That's
and then if you put in the secret password in the second one, that unlocks it. You have to know the secret
they have huge guts. You know the secret password? Are we ever going to guess the secret password?
Maybe, it depends on how stupid you hit.
Is it
John Romero than Infectious Dish.
since to beat the game you must kill me, John Romero?
No,
What?
yeah, all you guys do shit.
Oh no!
There's a book called
Ah!
by
That's so dumb.
that is the level that you go up to.
Yeah, I give up.
That's Flynn Taggart.
Oh wow.
I don't get it.
He's the protagonist of the Doom novels,
Oh.
who is also technically referenced in another place in the game because there is a book called Retconned: The Life and Times of Flynn Taggart.
Nice.
Oh man.
So are Doomslayer and Doom Guy the same person or not?
Yes.
Yes.
That is the secret reveal. Is that yes, you're the same guy.
Reveal.
The secret reveal
Director
is that yes,
Faden
you
here.
were the same guy
Send
from the
backup to
previous
my location.
Wait, is that like seriously? Like that's supposed to be the secret?
Nobody knew for sure that this was the same.
Because they called him the Doomslayer, not the Doom.
Also, like, you wake up from the same thing you get put in at the end of
I never played Doom.
the Resurrection.
I never played.
Same.
Yeah, you start off.
Say same, but I have my gun regenerates. Sometimes I wish you could do it a little faster.
There are mods.
Shoot to kill!
Man, I bet people more kills a little bit.
So this is that part you were talking about.
Fire! Oh, damn it!
You see the one where it's about how one guy made it to the place in the cave and let them crack. And there's just a picture of one guy.
I'm just watching Doom Guy. dumb demon voice or something. I don't know. He sounds dumb. He's like, oh, I gotta kill the demon.
What if Doom Guy was
I was
voiced
gonna
by?
say, is he voiced by Urkel or something?
That would be an improvement.
What if he was voiced by Steve Buscemi?
That would be an improvement.
What if it was PewDiePie?
That would be an improvement.
This is the director.
If it was
I need
Ninja.
backup at my location.
That would be a downgrade.
There we go.
We're in this together!
If it was Dan Reichert.
I actually like that.
I have no
If
strong.
it was just like actually Dan Reichert is supposed to do expressions. Then
Rip and tear. It's a game of skill.
Somehow Dan Reichert for this life story ends up with him becoming the blue guy.
Voiced by a man by the name of Matthew Watterson. I don't know.
it's similar to not as pathetic, maybe not as hard. Hey, oh, not my Taco Bell. Chicken Mario's.
Mario Party. This was not the one.
That last one might have been the one before you broke the game.
It might have been.
On purpose.
Not on purpose.
Can't believe you broke the game like that. I thought you liked Control.
Also, I'm scrolling through the list of things this man has been in, and it is a whole lot of additional voices.
Like, he should stay that way.
Wow, wow. Harsh.
The Guard in Kingsglaive.
It's the final.
Send a ranger out. Director's
Yes.
orders.
With Aaron Paul.
Hiss are in for it now!
Aaron Paul.
I like this.
It's fun.
It's better than Hattie.
Could have been a lot
all the enemies move way faster and do way more damage, and the only way to stop that seems to be find a really big all set enemies are trying to
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, you might as well just try to.
that
Try to beat the entire town. Well, you can thin out their.
The nail is corrupted. That explains why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her. But I can still save everyone else.
I like that they try to talk to him like, hey, you better watch out, bro. He's like,
We hope
fuck
you will
you too.
improve your attitude.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Also, apparently, this guy was Sir Lucan.
I can't believe this mission was relatively normal size.
Have a map. How do I get out?
You don't.
How do I get out?
Use your navigation skills.
I have any of those.
What, you need directions all the time?
Yes. There's like a cave-in the way I came in. It's not a thing with crystals I can destroy.
It's probably my favorite thing so far.
Oh wait,
So dumb. It's
Just
just
looks
fucking
like a way
working
out.
for 40k space cast.
oh hi.
The icon of sin.
Yeah, it was the final boss of Doom 2.
I mean,
The
that's
nail
the-
is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I
And the
can't
board.
undo the astral bleeding in the Foundation,
one of
but
them
at least it
Has something
stopped.
to do with rabbits.
Along with the seismic activity.
You
You did it,
demons
Jesse.
killed the Doom guy's pet rabbit, Daisy.
Did you ever find Marshall?
I did.
He's very upset about it.
She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
Well, that's the main story of the Foundation. There'll probably be one more side stuff. That was good.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Roll. This game is still good. Turns out.
You know. I mean, if this was
I
bad,
thought
that would raise
I know how to
serious
handle things,
questions for
now
the
that I'm the
eventual
director.
AWE, so I'm glad it
Clearly,
was good.
it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
Man, I wanted to use the sword though.
Alright. Join us next time for that. But I'll probably also have to look up how to decide. At the very least, we've got trading card.
Like Magic the Gathering cards.
No, the lady wanted me to find five ID cards. So we'll least do that. And then there's a trophy for a different side quest that I don't know how to start, so I'll probably look that up. And we'll do that next time. And everybody.
I have a